Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Gongsun Zan campaign. We're picking things up for episode 18 from turn 112 in the autumn season of 212. And we ended last episode with a siege in Poyang's copper mine. And this is a battle that would drag Sun Ren into the fight. So we have a chance to capture her in Zhou-Tai, of course. And looking at our army, we have a level 7 general leading the siege, so that should be our best captured rate. Even though there is no patience on Vanguard General. But if you look at the capture rate percentage here for personal, it's somewhere here, if we can find it. 35%, much lower than I expected. He has patience. Maybe he has it higher, even though he's a couple levels lower. 39%. Indeed, it is definitely higher. So we can also shift over the imaginary shaman that we don't have. So E18 leading is actually probably more beneficial. Taichi unfortunately is not level, it's level 5, but unfortunately doesn't have patience, so that's no good. So we're gonna have him lead, and we're gonna squeeze out 4 additional percentage here to capture them. Now we're not favored in a victory, so I can't see percentage, but we're not doing night battle because I want to drag them in. I do want to fight them, and given the way our army is structured, this is probably the best way to fight them as well. Actually, that's debatable. This is not an easy army for us to kill because we're all archers. And as you notice, everyone has shields. And then you add in all of this. Okay. I changed my mind. We're straight up just gonna attack the garrison, take over, get a turn of healing, force them to choose to attack us or not, and then we'll turn the copper mine against them. Do we have fire arrows on anyone? Ooh. No, we don't. Oh, we do. Thank the Lord. Okay, so we can actually take out towers. Then this is doable. Let's do it. Alrighty. So I'm also hoping that they might charge out. That will make our job a lot easier. So let's see what happens first. Yep. Okay. Oh, and apparently we start deployed in range. That's how the hill works. It's because of terrain. Because we're on the low ground, so they get to fire a little bit harder. I don't think I want to shoot fire arrows here though, because of all the trees. We're probably going to end up burning ourselves. We're just going to drag them out towards an area where we can start kiting them without worrying about getting shot by their towers, which is probably over here. And then it's just going to be a lot of us looping them around. They have fast cavalries too, but I don't think they're faster than us. Well, they're same speed as this guy, but they're not faster than anyone else. And we also have 4 shots of hail of arrows, which hurts a lot more than poison volley on the initial contact. So we'll try to get a couple shots there, but we don't want to get charged by their cavalry. Oh, another way we can play this is we just turn on our melee mode and we just charge them too. Although we kind of waste our arrow potential. We have good charge on these guys. 243, much higher than theirs, which Cao Cao schemed them? Cao Cao schemed them. Wait, what ability does he have? Hidden by an active ability? Smokescreen? Did he actually smokescreen himself? Oh, probably because we hit him with a little volley. So you're telling me they have no charge bonus at all? That is very interesting. How do we want to play this? You don't need to be on skirmish mode. Actually, I don't like skirmish mode. I can micro this myself. It'd probably be better if we hotkey them. But this is fine. We'll manually pull them apart a little. Divide and conquer. Usually the best plan here. And then when we have a fool like this, we just charge them. That's what when micro goes out of hand. What's just that one slow unit getting caught? They have no charge bonus, so like they get no multiplier on their charge. Like, this is really silly. But it's not even a contest. Altal's doing us a huge favor. Randomly scheming people who he shouldn't be scheming. I will use the charge to pull some distance so we can still kite on the infantry. Yeah, then we're just cavalry against a bunch of swords. Yeah, it's over. You can smoke screen against the arrows, but you know the horse is still gonna run you over. Let me get in there and do a smash. Yeah, not exactly a contest here. A win? Ah, still got one guy here. There we go. Alright, that was a lot easier than I thought. Alrighty, so this is one of the problems with Cao Cao's scheme right now. The one in particular about charge bonuses. It's being applied to the entire faction rather than just the army they target. So that includes all garrisons. That means this army's screwed. They have no charge either. We'll pick up charge negation on the retinue as well. That'll be very helpful. Getting them to rank 6. Ooh, rank 6. We can get better units. I don't want this tiger cub anymore. I don't think it's actually useful. Ooh, him picking up patience would be great, but fire arrow is really useful too. Okay, so do we upgrade them now with 14k? We could. We're not going to get the Emperor's Blessing ever. So it wouldn't cost us too much. 3k for upgrading the entire retinue. I think it's worth it. Yeah, forget about your Cao Cao past. You don't need that unit. There we go. And they are going to get a better retinue soon, but right now I don't think we need it to do what we want to do, which is just keep pushing through. Without taking out this army, we do run into the situation where they could come here into Poyang to attack us. This is our poison volley group. Perhaps we can offer them as bait? Maybe that's too risky. Like, maybe an encampment here to tempt them to come attack us? Because I know I can hold the encampment. That way I don't have to protect this. I mean, worst case scenario, they take it, we take it back. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Because I do want to keep expanding. No need to break. Oh, they're still sieging, so they haven't failed. They just haven't succeeded yet. Alright, this is a fight we just have to fight. A bunch of roars from Gongsun Zan is going to end this one, but we still got to do it. Alrighty, they're going to charge out again. We have siege weapons, and that's going to be the story of this battle. We're going to rebuild this army soon. Like, I don't know what the definition of soon is, but like when I see the opportunity to rebuild this army. Oh, they don't see us. They don't know to charge out. Boom. Now you see us? No? Are they just disrespecting the fact that, you know, we have a weaker army, so they don't want to come out? That's a interesting logic here. Alright, that's burning. I guess I have to burn these two. So much for us not finding a better gate location, but they are all toast. We have 8 shots. Yeah, let's just pound them. They probably put an oil puddle right there, which is why they burn up like a crisp. I'm guessing they put wooden spikes here in the front. We might be able to win this just with our siege weapon. Ammo is limited, but Feels like we're going to do a good amount of damage. Alright, now it's your show. Charge. Roar. Yeah, I threw some trap on the ground, so when you guys come back in to chase me, you guys will all die. Okay, are we done here? That's gotta be over. Where do they come from? Well, they're gone. Most of them. That's it, right? Nope. We're off our horse, but we can still do things. Who else bounced back? Ah, they come in waves. They're just ignoring me. Yeah, it's because of the roar effect, so that's why every time the roar times out, they come back. But they can only come back about 3 times before you're just, you know, shattered. That's the rule now. Well, it's been the rule for a couple patches. We used up our health. We can play Recall to heal. Alrighty. And I guess we're gonna need the real army for that fight. I'm pretty sure we're at 0 Imperial favor, but we're so close to King. So close. 28 points. We'll get there. What do we want him to get? Garlic would be great. He doesn't need reach, but he could take reach. The fact that he's rank 6 means I can give him reach and then mobility, and then he can host cavalry units too. We have I mean, I definitely want mobility, because right now the problem with this cavalry unit is way too slow. We need to give it a bonus speed or else it's just useless. It kind of goes against what he needs in terms of infantry, because I don't think I'm going to give him cavalry. He also doesn't get along with anyone. If we swap you, Yang Feng, who we haven't really used. $65 though. Bring the elephant out. Oh, I like that idea a lot. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that next turn. Because he's gonna get recalled, I'm gonna get rid of these two. Actually, I'll pay for their redeployment. They're actually quite high level, so I'm just gonna... Is this safe? Yeah, he's not gonna come attack us. He's gonna finish that siege first, or I hope. I mean, if he comes, we at least have the lumberyard to defend. We have Yanbaihu's army going to save our kids. Right? Yanbaihu's army. Here. Right, I could also give him the astrologer. Someone recommended this many turns ago, but or many episodes ago, and I never did it because Natural's guidance, because he's currently on Guojia, which is also using it. Basically, you get 5% campaign movement range, but that's pretty much what the Overseer is doing. So I don't know if I need to do that. They could have used the garlic, actually. We can still put the garlic on them. Zheng Jiang's army. Do they really need healing? Not really. They gotta rush here in 4 turns, which they can. It's not a big deal. And then save this group. As for us... Yeah, I think this is a good time to just regroup this group. Like Gongsun Zan's army, remake it. We're gonna recall them. I'm gonna recall him to heal, and then resummon him with the elephant, build out a full stack, go through here. The cool thing about the elephant that's kind of wasted here is that I don't need trebuchets if I have the elephant, because then I have a siege attacker. But it's not like we're gonna run the elephant around with White Horse Fellows. That would be so weird with a speed mismatch. Like we wouldn't be able to kite. So I guess we'll still keep him. It'd be kind of a waste of a siege attacker, but that's probably what we'll end up doing. Not quite what we want. And the replenishment's nice, but also not what we want. Alright, defense is holding here. I don't think they're coming at us, but we're gonna march back this way because this is already taken care of. Alright, and that's gonna be our kind of path. And they can do a swap. Right, they function better than the shock cavalry, right? The charge on these guys are 219 versus I can't see it right now, but 218 here. Okay, they're about the same, but you don't get 250 range in a bow as well. Why is it so low in Zhang Fei's army? Do we not have the charge? Oh, why is it so low here? Oh, he can stop reading this for sure. We had it. He had a satisfaction issue when we first got him. Yeah, save us a little bit of cash. Alright, they can follow a little bit closer. And still ambush right behind. Okay, I think that's all our armies. Except for our kids, who we put in grave danger. Ah, we finally got our 6th slot. So I think there's a couple choices here. The obvious one being the private workshop. So I guess we don't have to say too much. We're just gonna go for it. We don't have the reforms for these. We don't have the reform. We don't have grain for that or the reform. And yeah, we don't rush too much. Changsha. Oh wow. We're actually going down this path. I mean, it kind of makes sense because we don't need any boost for the little bit of peasantry that we have, and we already maxed out the boost for commerce here, commerce here. So the only thing we can really benefit from is like all sources and a little bit of public order. Let's go there. Linhai is going. Linhai. I'm not gonna delete these until that gets fully built. Go here. Alright, corruption reduction whenever we get a chance. Empty slots, gotta be farming here. Although this upgrade will give us 5 prestige, it's not gonna make a big difference. We're basically gonna swallow the penalties until we hit king. And then we're gonna overcome it with a lot of our core positions. Okay, we just got that garlic, so it's free garlic. Fully from someone we killed. We have 1 assignment open. Right now we're not really using assignments for much. A lot of peasantry here, a lot of commerce here. Any type of commerce boost would be great. Yeah, that works for us. Let's see, turncoats. I know we have a few. Ooh, more than a few. This is Zhang Yan's son. Would I want to assassinate Zhang Yan though? Not really. I actually want him to do well, because then it's like a bandit faction for us to kill. Okay, we'll pass on these. Do we want to do anything with tax rates? We could. I mean, we have a few rebellions around. Money is tight, but That goes to -4, -9. Okay, we can do one turn of high taxes. Let's get a little bit of money for next turn. Alright, let's continue. Round of defense for us. And the Xiahou cousins are here again. And hopefully we wipe them out. Now, we're not going to get any... I don't think you'll get heroic. Maybe we will. But the capture rate just awfully low. Can't do too much about that. So let's just skip over. See if we do indeed capture anyone. Alrighty. It's all about the capture chance. Heroic victory into items. Okay, more corruption reduction items. That'll be helpful once we become king. Ah, so our bait worked. So we put up this bait to get them to attack us in an encampment battle. And our hope is that we don't rout because of, you know, Unbreakable is not here. But a lot of burn buff, which I expect them to just not have. Only one burn buff. These two are poison volley. We'll be okay. Let's go. This will actually be interesting. We'll show this because it's not a foregone conclusion what will happen here, and also we're trying to win here. Ah, rain. Okay, I don't mind that. They're attacking from 3 ways, it seems. Do they have no charge as well? They have no charge as well. The 25 charge means they have some sort of charge boost on some characters. Because there's a Vanguard skill that gives you 25 charge. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we'll try to defend this fort. This is where most of their cavalry is, actually. We'll let that group come into us. They only have archery in one place, which I believe is Sun Ren's group right there. We'll put the puddle here as well. We might use that. And just to check, no one has Unbreakable. Therefore, to make sure we don't get killed with army loss, we're going to bring these two who are slightly less useful. Even though she does have... We're not going to duel. At least not right away. So they will evacuate in the beginning. And go hide while we try to take care of the situation at hand. Oh, that's an interesting maneuver. Well, I still think the AI will go after visible units compared to invisible units. Oh, Zhou Tai has a bow. Fancy that. How much ammo do you have? 7? I mean, feel free to bypass. Should we volley this group? I think if we want to volley, we want to split out and volley, you know, across. Preferably, we don't let them go inside, right? That's the goal here. And thanks to Cao Cao, oh, they threw traps right in front of the door. Okay. Thanks to Cao Cao, we don't have to worry about any chance of being charged on by the cavalry and getting shredded due to charge bonus. Alright, we got 4 volleys. Let's say we save a couple for the generals. The rest we can just dump on the units. We have good weapons. He became invisible. It's okay, just shoot at this. Shoot at whatever you can shoot at. We don't have to trade. Come on, let us shoot at someone. Anyone. Oh my god. They're stepping on their own traps right now, so they should be slowed. Fire, fire. Okay. Finally pull out that bow. Nice. Alright, go retake that tower for us. This is ours. Guess we don't want to stay in a long fight. Oh, we'll let them go in first, and then we'll retake it. Oh, fire arrows. A good thing it's raining. I should go kill that fire arrow though, that's kind of annoying. Hold on. There's an opportunity to maybe volley him in the face. Oh no. No, don't do it. Not friendly fire. Okay. We lost the cooldown, but we didn't lose the numbers. That's weird, but okay. Alright, we double team Joltai now, I guess? It hurts. We don't want to lose too much health, then we lose too much morale. But we gotta get him now. This is our chance before they team up. Maybe I should get off my horse. Alright, you gotta get out. You're taking too much damage. Ignore that. He's just running away from us now? Alright, then we get back on our horse. See if we can get a charge on him. One where we charge him and get a free hit. Yes, there we go. Ah, that's what we want to see. You guys have no charge. Oh, the charge from the... They get 50% charge back for wedge formation. Ooh, not good then. Not good. Get away. Recapture that. What are they doing? They realize they're still in range, right? They're just trying to burn this desperately. You can see the fire damage build up in the ring. Like, keep trying. It's not happening. Alright, might be a waste of poison volley, but I'm tempted to shoot at these guys. Maybe we don't need to. Yeah, we don't need to. They're done. Ah, it's burning now. How much ammo did you use? About 11 shots. Well, they killed that too, so I don't know how many they used there. Oh no, you got dismounted. Not ideal, of course. Alright, since you're dismounted and only level 3, I'm gonna hide you in the forest. Because there's no resilience. I'm just gonna aim for the cavalry. They're the ones that's hardest to deal with. Particularly did not like that guy. Does not want a duel. Run to us. Kite, kite, kite. Oh, she's faster. Ooh, smash us for a bunch of health. Oh, she was already low health. That's right. Actually, just guide her over. Come out, we'll get her together. She's like, it's a trap! You bet it is. Now you're suppressed. Alright, it's better if we... we didn't take that? Oh dear. Alright, use your animations and try to kill that. This is gonna be closer than I want. Due to a few misplays, losing course for example, wasting too much manpower on Jotai for example. A quick armor debuff and a quick focus fire should mean we can take care of this before the rest of the infantry catch up. I mean, she's not leaving anywhere, so she can stay here and fight. You can get out. You can get out. You stay. Friendly fire, but still. Alright, bring her down. You guys team up. Kite for 50 seconds. There we go. Vanguards lose morale really fast. Run. Ooh, she smashed? Oh dear. That's what we didn't want to see. She's doing the animation, but she didn't fire it. Oh, great. That's a bug issue. Silver sword, okay. Going after our strategist pretty hard. Another smash? There's no way that cooldown's that short. Alright, don't glitch out on me. Just fire it. That works. And then go hit her once, or don't even hit her once. Back off, back off. Oh, don't you route. Stand on a capture point, get yourself some morale boost. Run her over. He's not unbreakable, is he? Okay, he's not. Good. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. It's really close, but we can win this. Oh. Way too close, but we did it. Yeah, that smash ability really did a number on our cavalry. And of course, it would not be a turn without Zhang Yan giving it a try. Except this time we can delegate for the wins. I'm going to do that. We'll take casualties, but we don't care about casualties. She's the only character we care about. The son again. Administrator Bohai. He's the administrator. We can steal a commandery. Okay, I'm going to take him as a spy next turn. Anything? No. Ah, our son and daughter. They're gonna have to kite this out one more time. So just see you guys at the end here. Alrighty, we got a draw, but we weakened them a little bit. With some help coming, we should be fine. I'm thinking about getting replenishment just because we have lost some attrition here. Oh, Menghua is back. Wait, this is... Okay, lumberyard. We'll be fine. Time to get maybe the other elephant. Let's go. Alrighty, so we're gonna show this one because it might be a little bit tricky. And then some people were telling me how they were having trouble looping people in lumberyards because of morale, which I understand could be an issue. Maybe the enemy's hitting you with, you know, a scheme, or maybe with a night battle combination. It could end you, but technically, if you just keep your units slightly grouped into smaller groups, So like the first thing you want to do is like find your slow units. That's going to be the ones with better armor. So like the higher quality unit that you see, the slower they are, which makes them much worse for actual kiting people around. So this group is the group that we don't really want to show them at all. Like this group is going to go into hiding. That's the one weakness of leveling up your commandery or county. You get more slow units, which is something you don't want. This is your slightly faster group. We'll divide these up. I'll show you guys how to do it. But for the main group, their job is just to stay hidden, right? You don't even want them to shoot arrows when the enemy are close. You don't want to give up your position. This group is going to be a little bit trickier. You also don't want to shoot arrows. You kind of want to keep, let's say we'll keep one guy here. And then the other two we need to move to a safe position. Depends on where the AI move as well. So first get out of vision, right? That's kind of the goal. And then if you have to show vision somewhere, walk that unit to a corner. So in this case, we can't walk over there. We can't really walk over here because they're coming. So the last two units that we're going to show vision, we're just going to walk them right here. You want to watch when people disappear from vision, right? This is our big hiding group of useless units. Keep them all hidden here. So they're out of vision. All this group is out of vision. He's still in vision, which is fine. You want to show them something. And then hide that guy. Now they're the last ones who's... Assuming he's going to get hidden soon. They're the last ones who's on the map. And we have an opportunity to cut through away from them. Actually, it'd still be very dangerous to make that loop. Okay, so now we're the only ones who are shown. Question is, are they even coming at us? They're trying to group with their reinforcements. Okay, so we make sure everyone's hidden except for this group. And we're going to keep this group visible and give them a target. I think the only thing they're trying to do is they're trying to group up with their forces before they chase us, which is buying us some time. And what we want to do is just run. Run across. And once they group up, they should be tailing us. So I'm gonna put one guy here, and then the other one I'm just gonna keep exposed. Actually, no, we're gonna walk him right into the last patch of forest here and disappear like here. Okay, they lost vision of us, but they saw us last here, so they'll come close. They're probably gonna see us when we try to pop in that forest. Like right when we walk out here, we'll probably be exposed, depending on how this hill works. Well, we're good. Oh no, you actually, why don't you guys both come here? This is one of those rare opportunities where they lost sight of us really early on. So if we can keep hidden and move in the forest like this, where they basically lost track of us for a long time, where they saw us here last, they'll be really confused, and then they will use that as an anchoring point and start scouting like crazy all around. And they'll never find us. The question is that favorable to us? Right? Wouldn't it be better if we walked them back towards the towers? Because then it wouldn't be a draw, it would be a win for us. So in this situation, I think that's a better calculation. So you see them start searching, right? That's the AI behavior right here. And what they do is they will spread out with their fast unit, and then after a certain distance, looks like a radius that they will search for, they'll pull back. They wouldn't search beyond that, which is fine. So we're going to show this unit now. I'm not going to let them do that for the rest of the 40 minutes. They will actually just keep doing that for the next 40 minutes. They don't see anything. And we're going to go very bravely to try to retake that. Might be stupid. We might not even need to retake that. The second that we're shown, they'll come chase us again. But I kind of... Actually, let's be greedy over here. This is much more doable for the current situation. They'll still get shot. Walking back close over here. These won't be activated. And then their job is pretty straightforward then as well. So when they get over there, our job is to loop them back. He has one simple job. Retake that tower. See, all of them are routing on the way here. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. Because I don't want to be stuck in a siege here and get attrition out. Almost done. Well. The second we start capturing, they want to go inside, and we don't want them to go inside. So we want to show ourselves. That way we actually lose more towers. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but we can still save this by making them all exit from... That guy's not listening. What is that guy even doing? Okay, it seems like they're all gonna come out of here. Or maybe they all come out of here. They say agree on entrance. Don't take all our gates. Come out here, please. Alright, and then we'll loop. Alright, at least we kept that one. We also kept that one. Alright, not very safe, right? Feels like we might get overtaken, which is definitely a possibility. Force is helping us slow them down a little. And it's all about those towers. Sacrifice for the towers. Yeah, if they charge their generals, we're doomed, but they're not. They're taking baby steps. That's how they're designed to do. Go with the slowest unit. Keep the formation tight. Here he comes. Alright, we're gonna have to sacrifice ourselves. And immediately we rout pretty hard. They'll still chase us. Now the question is, how do we want to play out the rest of this battle? There's still two here. We're gonna show. My calculation is, when we show, they're gonna come back to face us, right? Oh, he bounced back. Alright, stay hidden, don't die. There we go. Alright, so now they're interested in this group. And they're gonna have to come back towards us through all these towers and get shot one more time. I wonder if I can just retake that by just shooting those units inside. We do not want to step in. We don't want to make that same mistake again. We already made that mistake once. Okay. Are they going inside? Why? Okay, now we have a very important mission. Run. Actually, just run here. Doesn't matter which one we go to. We obviously don't want to actually fight them. Now they only... Oh, that's interesting. You don't actually need to step on it to get their attention. That's good to know. I want them to exit here, so at least I can get these two to shoot at them. So I want to show them, you know, come get us here. I'm low. You already killed 29 of us. Okay, they're coming out. Just trying to maximize our time to We can damage them as much as we can. Maybe we can even delegate this fight next turn based on how many units we have. Especially if some of the generals get knocked out. Run. Alright, charge back. If we're gonna die here to maximize the amount of time they have to spend here, and then we're gonna show on the other side just so they come back to us on the other side. So if they're interested in taking a shortcut, even though I'm showing over here. Come on, look at us, we're over here. Well, she might die because she's walking into just for a brief second. Alright, this should do it. 30 seconds, they'll never make it. And that's all they have left, so hopefully we can delegate against them during our turn. Oh, they just backed off knowing they took too much losses. That's good. That's what we want to see. Alrighty. Yes, fight among yourselves. Meanwhile, we fight everyone. Our daughter gained Artful. Man, what is she doing under siege to gain Artful? More Discourse of the State is going to be standardized reading material once we become Emperor. Pretty much every single Prime Minister member will pick up a copy of their Discourse of the State. I think we have like 3 or 4. Oh wow. Oh wow, busy. The AI just have endless stacks. This is a slightly tricky situation where if we walk and we get night battled, like here we can ambush, but if anyone land near us, we still will be... this is the best offer we can support. Maybe we can back them off. I don't think anyone's... like, they're from different factions, so I don't think they're brave enough to come land and fight us. That's my opinion, even if we ran away. This is a sticky situation here in the trade port because they can all attack it. Like, I could stall with the general. My other son and heir, who is unbreakable with Cao Cao's sword. Alright, since your brother and sister is busy doing a good job defending, you're gonna do the same thing here. Okay, perfect, perfect. I don't know what's up with him. He's fixing our public order, so we thank him. Do I have enough money? Hold on. Let me get that spy first. I know who I want. We want the Administrator of Bohai and your son. We're not going to get him to assassinate you. You're lucky there. We're going to get him to turn over an entire commandery for us. You gotta be kidding me. Bohai is their capital? Oh, come on. You went from Yemen to Bohai. You lost Yemen, that means. You see how the AI shifted towards our starting location? Like, look, he has Youbeiping. It's ridiculous, but kind of interesting. So we're not the heir right now. We have an older brother. We could assassinate him first. There's no interesting generals in the faction. I am not sure what we're doing here with him. I'm paying him 90 per turn because he's family, so he's cheap. He's probably getting the administrator salary increase 100 and then getting some sort of 10% discount for administrator, probably from... No, actually he doesn't have the 10% because he's a bandit faction. We cannot surrender territory. We can instigate a rebellion. Alright, that's our play. We're going to instigate a rebellion. Alright, we do have some offensive forces. How long is it going to take to siege this city down? They're almost died from attritioning, so hurry up, please. Meanwhile, it's time to send out the elephant troops. Which one do we keep? Nandrong champions get formation of turtle, which can be a good frontline unit, so I guess we can keep some units. Everyone else can go. Elephant stay, of course. What do we give him? He's not level 6, he's not even level 3. Azure Dragon seems like the best unit. Or perhaps we want to appear weak, so we let people attack us, and then we kite them. Oh no, he's coming in for the frontline job, isn't he? Right, he is. Oh, we are poor. That's fine. It's like the basic army. Time to go for the capture. We didn't give him patience because we thought we just might as well use him. Which is fine. No surprises here. 25%. Decisive victory. Cannot get any better than this. 46 on him. No one's gonna die from this, so we'll just delegate this. Well, tell me no one dies from that stab, but fingers crossed. Zhoutai, we caught you a couple times. You have fondness, I know, but we got Yang Xiu. I don't hate him, but his traits are really bad in game right now. We'll see him when he becomes a playable character in the future, or like a unique art in the future. We'll release for money. Okay, we know exactly where they're going. They need to march, I think. Is it me or the two army became one? Oh. So much for saving us. You guys can turn around now. Yeah, go north. Sorry. False alarm. We had it under control this whole time. Wait. We cannot spend that money there, though. Even though it's a very important building. Dad needs his units. I think we actually just give him frontline units. He has some cunning, get some expertise, run frontline units with archers, so you know Azure Dragon will work just great for him. Pick up this. We don't have any unique armor. Just use that for the stats. Guess the cunning would help. 9 ammo though, it's not a lot. But we'll run that. Alright, we'll wait till he's rank 6 and give him, you know, White Horse Fellows, of course. We're gonna let him lead, because he's gonna give us extra 5% replenishment. These units will be ready soon, and then we'll just wait for them to finish them off so we can finish them off after that. I don't think we need to wait for the healing here. And he should lead for both the healing and movement, now that we have exhausted our capture chance. Pick that up, and then move on to Danyang. They should just rest up here for a turn. They did well. I think they were very temporary. Maybe yeah. We'll just recall them. We'll set them up somewhere else, whoever needs some burn officers or some bonuses. Defense setup. They're set up over here. They're beaten. Let's leave them alone. Let them, you know, decide they want to come in again. We got any other business along the coast? No, I think we're good. Just kind of twisted that army around incorrectly. Gunning. There's a couple generals I want to put out in the field, but we're just not rich. That's the problem. We're We're not even not rich, we're just poor. Let's be real here. Actual corruption definitely doesn't help. Can we afford another term of high taxes? I mean, we can. There's no rebellion coming out anywhere. At least not anywhere we can't handle. Yeah, let's just continue. Now we can even delegate against the Xiahou cousins. See, the thing about this is if I fight this, I get heroic. And that means I get extra base percentage here. Like Valen defeats 5%, heroic is 30%. I get 25% chance extra of capturing them. But I have to waste about, 3 times speed, 14 minutes of my life. So I'm gonna just delegate here. And we still got him. Okay. We're not killing him. We're gonna release. Oh? Our spy's army is attacking us. We can extract him and turn on his father. Yeah, let's do it. No, I want... if we don't extract his reinforcement... Actually, no, I'm gonna extract him because I don't want to pay for him anymore. We'll just use him as a general. He's decent enough. A lot of traits. And that way we don't... We have an easier fight wherever... just delegate another fight here. Your son betrayed you before the battle. Alrighty, we got the spy back. Liu Chong finally died of old age. Luo Jun became the next leader. Good for him. I mean, 213. Liu Chong lived a long time. Han Fu died of old age. Han Tong takes over. Okay, I'm not sure if they died of old age, but I'm guessing they died of old age. They're both old. Oh, Lu Meng with some armor showing up. Dissatisfaction against... Their faction was destroyed by Ma Teng. Is Gongsun Du actually dead? And how did Ma Teng destroy Gongsun Du? Double check that. Gongsun Du. I believe we declare war on him the first turn. No, he's still alive. So I'm guessing his grudge is from his former master. The looters. Yes, the looters. He got spawned into the looters army. But he's still... Well, he's not a spy because he's willing to spy. So I could go with him. Lay Scholar's not that useful, but at least it's semi-unique. Lu Meng obviously is a general for Kingdom of Wu who eventually kills Guan Yu. Gongsun Du's son? We're not related. Just same last name. Okay, no one really catching my eye. I'll think about Lu Meng. I don't know if we need another sentinel. We have a lot of sentinels. Okay, so we have one small problem with our son, is that they decide to siege, but my question is, can they win the delegate? They can't, so we just delegate. Yeah, the AI is really underestimating us in a lot of, regards. Speeds him up to level up to give us flexibility. Perfect. Empu's army, Lu Bu's army. Maybe they want to give this a shot. That's a good place to try us. Liu Bei is coming back for Zhao Yun. How many points until we're emperor? Okay, 18 points. Let's see if we can get it. That should be 10 points, assuming it's level 4 or level 3. Level 3 might be only 5 points though. I think it's 5, 5, 5, 10, 15. And looking at the garrison is probably Zhao saving kids again. Yeah, it's 5 points. It's 10 points on the next upgrade. So that means, yeah, we're 13. That's still quite a way to go. They're just not done here. And we're not fully replenished to take it. Okay. Dear mom's gonna take care of more business. Oh, they had a second army. Okay, so the help is coming the right way. We just didn't march last turn, but they reset the siege, so it's 4 turns now. I mean, if I marched there and helped delegate, it would just be over, wouldn't it? Like, given the forces that they have. Like, there we go. I can even chase out and destroy one, and then bounce back and destroy the other. Okay, they retreated one, so the army will be wiped. Yeah, that's our son and daughter there. Proud of them. Even the son, we kind of replaced as heir because we felt like he was unfit. Ah, brilliant officer. Come on over. Add to our collection. Alright, we're gonna march them into the town where they can reinforce, and then we bounce this way. You guys have any more movement left? Well, I need to clear the road a little bit for them. And then we're just gonna send them back home. It's high casualties because our son and daughter would take a lot of damage, but it doesn't kill them. Because it's showing casualties for mainly the first army. And they can take a lot of casualties because they have a long time marching back to another frontline area. Should see it drops. Alright, I don't think we can force Emperor this turn. There's nothing we can, like, this is 4 points when we get this done. We could rush that. We could rush that for another 4 point. That would be 8. Oh. Let's hit Emperor. Actually, that wouldn't be saved because that's our save point. We'll hit Emperor next episode. We'll end things here. We'll rush those 3 buildings. We'll hit Emperor and then be done with this Imperial intrigue nonsense. And we can also take this. This is probably worth 10 points. No, 5. So we don't have to. We can rush one less thing, right? Save us a little bit of money. 5 points here, and then rush 2 things. Become Emperor, and then we got to spend some time reassessing, right? We got to see where the other Emperor seats are. I'm guessing Liu Bei would have one. I'm guessing Yuan Shao would have one. At least that's the way things are looking like. At least that's 2 duchies on the map, so they should be them. And then for us, we're just gonna corner Sun Quan's land and shift our capital around a couple times because we learned how the Emperor seat mechanic work, where it's bugged out. You can move it and get the bonus on multiple commanderies every 25 turns. And for us, this is going to be another 25 turns for sure in this campaign. So the second we hit Emperor, we save up 25k. Move the capital from here to Changsha. Changsha has the most commerce right now for us, so they will get the most benefit. And then we'll shift that again, maybe to Danyang for another boost. Nanhai is also okay for commerce, not the best. Zhangke will be really good, but I don't know if we're ever going to go into the Nanman territory. Pretty happy keeping some weak Nanman factions as neighbors. They're not very united, so, you know, each faction's not pulling their weight. Probably better for us this way. And then we're just going to push north, I think. We're just going to push into the 2 other Emperor seat and try to end this campaign. We're not going to have the land holding necessary, perhaps, because right now we have like 38 counties. We need 95, which means we need to paint quite a bit of the map because we can't ask for any sort of like vassal or like that's not going to work for this is total war. Abdicate might not count as peace, but I think I'm just going to adhere to the strict rules and that we're not going to even abdicate. We're just going to conquer every piece of land that we will get. Turncoating land will be fun, but as you can see, it didn't always work out with, you know, who would have known Bohai would be the capital of Zhang Yan's faction? You think he would be in the Black Mountains, but no, he's by the water. So that's where things stand. It looks pretty good. We're about to become an emperor next episode. So see you guys next time. Bye!